things that you'll see from people who are true narcissist or have the Jezebel spirit. That's the spiritual root of narcissism, Jezebel, as well as Leviathan, which causes pride. They're extremely prideful people. They're very controlling, they're very manipulative, they're very evil. And the Bible talks about that if people don't get delivered from that, then God will put them on a sickbed. That's in Revelation chapter 2. And you can read all about it. It talks about the church of Thyatira tolerating Jezebel. So those who operate in that spirit, one of the biggest, most common tactics you'll see is they'll accuse those who are their victims or their targets of being a Jezebel. They'll warn a whole bunch of people and say, oh, you can't trust this person. And then if you ever get to know that person, you realize that, wait a minute, I believe that person was actually the victim. And I believe that the person that accused them is the one that's got the Jezebel spirit, that is a narcissist. So you see that over and over and over again. Now, it doesn't mean that a person that is warning you about another person being Jezebel can't be honest and being the truth. But I will say this, is that those who operate in the spirit of Jezebel, they're very prideful, they're very arrogant, they're extremely hard to get delivered. We've seen a good percentage of people who have been, but most don't, because they have to look in the mirror and admit that they need to change instead of looking out the window and blaming everybody else and acting like they're a victim. It's because they're used to hearing their demons over and over again throughout their entire life, telling them, poor, poor, pitiful you, the world is out to get you, you're so innocent, or you're so perfect. They're used to hearing these demons since they were hurt and wounded as children. A lot of them were hurt by their fathers, hurt by their mothers, were sexually touched, were sexually molested, and then turned over to those demonic spirits. And then those demons kept telling them, lies, and then they kept causing them to hurt other people and be abusive to them, and then act like they were the victims. You see this all the time in husbands and wives, where one that operates in the Jezebel spirit, which can be on a woman or a man, will lie to someone else, like at church, or maybe someone that's counseling them, and they will come up with a false narrative saying, well, I'm the innocent one, I'm the victim, they're the Jezebel, when in reality, they are. So that's why it takes a person who has great spiritual understanding to know what the truth is, because you can't take on face value what people operating in Jezebel and Narcissist say, because they'll lie to you without even blinking. They're professional grade liars. They can lie better than the victims can tell the truth, and that's the truth. All right, so I have a book called Freedom from Soul